but I don't know how or when. So, right. Okay, what have we got? The year is 2025 and today is the grand opening of the extension to Frome Market on the North Somerset Railway. The line originally opened back in 2022 from Radstock to Flowers Farm, but today is the official grand opening of the line. You have the task of driving one of the first services on the extension of the line. A crew has brought the first load of passengers here at Frome Market, and you will travel the entire route from Frome Market to Radstock and then back after you'll be running East Estermells Road. Your departure time is at 9:04, so you'll have to wait for a bit. First open the doors to let the passengers in. Another service will be coming, so once you have got off the green off, you go to Radstock calling at all stations en route. The line is quiet today, so you shouldn't encounter any problems along the way. Have a nice trip. Close this message to continue. There we go. Right, let's let the peoples on then. I might want to thingy game then. Why, does that say City Skylines? Oh, it does. Train Simulator 2017, there we go. And update that. Frome is in Broome. No, I don't get that. Right, there's the other train, we have the green. I hope I don't fail it like I did last time. Typical English place names pronounced Frome, but only one O. Frome. Okay. Yeah, where I come from, that's Frome, but down in Somerset, with a West accent, possibly is Frome. Right, we're next out when we get the road. Still waiting. No idea how I'd get on with Norfolk. Give me an example, and we can test. We can do a test. Stiffkey, pronounced Stewkey. Right, next stop, Flowers Farm. Thank goodness we can go. Can't, because we've got a little bit of brake on. Let's release the brake, and then we can go. Right, we're laid up to the 40 to begin with. Nice and steady. Let's power up. So used now to driving that G2, I get my A's and D's the wrong way round. Right, there we go. This is the line you think it is. It's mostly used by stone trains. I wouldn't know. I don't know which line this is. I got it cheap. Cheap. Anyway, how was everybody's weekend? It feels as though I haven't been on for ages. It's possibly because I haven't. Right, let's open the throttle. And let's ease that back off a little bit. You were working. Oh, sorry about that. Most of the lines are already in use up to Watley Quarry and we're speeding. Hashtag blame chat. You did have a bit of drama. Just taking the edge off our deceleration, which we can speed back up again now. Ready for our turn. Let's go a little bit quicker. There we go. Down to the 20. This is where the stone trains turn off to the quarry. Ah, okay. I'm guessing the quarry's down there then. Tactical distraction. Don't get that, but never mind. So what do you guys think of seeing some new games in stream? Is there anything particularly that you'd like to see? We're looking at perhaps getting multiplayer ETS going, with maybe a Discord server for subscribers. I'm definitely enjoying City Skylines at the moment, but I haven't quite developed a play style on it, so I don't know whether or not that would be in game. Would you prefer either of them over Transport Fever, or should we try and keep that going as well? Right, we're coming into Flowers Farm Station. Maybe alternate weeks, cities and transport fever. That's a good idea. Since they are very similar in nature. Right, we don't have the red. No. We don't have the green. Or do we? What's that red thing at the end of the platform? Warning, do not trespass on the railway. Okay. We may have the green. I'm guessing now that that's shunting signals mine. Let's get some headlights on. And let's get a snappity snap. Nice. Fail? Why is that a fail? Over transport fever. Stop and go. I had to stop at the station anyway. Stop and get a do not trespass sign. Awesome. And they have the combination right. But that doesn't move in time with these. It's supposed to be back now. And there'll be one here, but that'll be locked out of that. Right, let's get back in the cab. I have the ground signal. Next stop, Mells. I seem to remember this is where I encountered some problems last time. Oh, wrong button. Forever doing that, doing control instead of shift, or shift instead of control. What buttons can we play with in the cab? Obviously we can play with that. AWS button. Engines. Headlamps, wipers. Oh, that one. What's that one? Cab light. Oh, nice. We'll have that on. The emergency brake over there. That's a bit of a long way for the driver to go in an emergency, isn't it? Irascible Sap, hello and welcome. Gav to be up from TS2 multiplayer and City Skylines. Okay, well, we'll have to see how we can work them into the already busy schedule. But I know that over the next couple of days I'm going to have a few days off. So, perhaps I can look at building them in and doing, rather than doing a day streaming trains, doing a day streaming other games and seeing how that works. Right, we're almost up to 40, going up to 50, but then stopping at Mells. Mells station now. Lovely. Right, so there's Mel's. Next stop, Mel's Road. Onwards we go. Is it me or is this based on the 101? Oh, we had a photographer. Right, we'll be braking for 40 in a moment. Fixed distance. And a whistle board. Right, let's power down so that we don't break the 40. Yeah, we're too close now to get any real speed on and brake. Right, we're into the platform, or wherever it is that we're going through. Right, braking now quite sharply for the 25. Which we're not going to be down to, so we're going to be penalised for speeding. Oh, we didn't get penalised. We must have got down. And then, of course, we got some pacers. Right, let's finish braking to stop at Mel's Road. The thumper will be available in Network Southeast livery. Is that the AP thumper, or is it done by somebody else? Hey, Ian Foxley, how are you? Right, let's bring that down the gears. Ready to go again. Let's begin by releasing the brakes and put them onto a tiny little bit. AP thumper, but just the NSC livery. Next stop, Kilmerson. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind just the one livery. Ian Foxley, will you have to do the startup challenge? Will it be that thumper, the one that you can turn off and start cold? Right, up the gears. Right, we have the 40 limit, but we also have the downhill. Yeah, should be. I look forward to that then. Fabio's like, nah. Fab Diva. Don't know what the X means. I feel it's something important. There we go. I think we've stabled that out now. Let's give the photographer a shoot. X means permanent magnet. Oh, okay. Excuse me, why was the permanent magnet there? That's the question. The thing you can ignore is it's for the other direction. Right, in we come. Stop. Stop. Any point. Thank you. Let's open the doors. Let's see. Ah. No. I Ralphed it. Well, I'm better at stopping in platforms than I am at failing. Let's put it that way. What class is this? A 117. Right, next stop, Radstock. Time to go. Release the brakes. Change up the gears. Yes, that was an overshoot, Mr. Ian Foxley, so get your hat out. From 1981, cancer indicates for being permanently installed at location but not paid too good suppressed from moves to which it did not apply. Okay, I don't know what that means, Fab. I get the in 1981 bit. Basically, it's found on single track lines. Oh, okay. Right, we've got the 25 coming up. So just ease our speed down. It says that we're going to be in early now into Radstock, which is good. It means we've made our time back up. So we've got the fixed distance, warning us of the end of the line. It's the X thing, it means cancel and disregard. Well, that's fine then, so long as that's what I do. Right, we can put the U back down to second as well. Right, we have a sprinter. I'm Crazy Dan. I'm not partnered, I'm an affiliate. The two are different but work very, very similar. Means that I can have subscribers. And I have Twitch bits. And my cup is looking very empty these days. Oh, I missed the 15. Oops. My poor cup, every time I turn the stream on, somebody has taken another bit out. Stop! That'll do. Right, get off the train. Hi, I'm Crazy Dan, Twitch affiliate. Sub button. That is a perk with affiliates now. Yep. We have our sub buttons. Right, let's change cabs. And set this one up. Oh, hold on, let's change back a second. We need to put this into 0. Now, let's go back to that end. Brakes to full. That way when we release these brakes, we'll actually release. Lovely. Right, excellent. Now change ends and go back to Throne Market, corner all stations along the way. Indeed we will. I don't know what that 158 is doing there. You'll have to ask Scotsman. Scotsman, what's the 158 doing there? I need to remember to do that, because it's there, isn't it? It's on holiday. Ah, okay. This is a 4072 scenario. Right, there we go. Is it one of the locos on the railway? And is it in that livery? That awesome livery? Right, we have a 40. Change up the gears. So there should be an X by this, by all accounts. Yes, there is. So we can cancel that. Scenario is completely fictional. Oh, okay, so it's not actually owned by the railway. Right, we're almost at 40, coming into Kilmersdon Station. A Welsh train on the Somerset Railway makes sense. Well, the Pacers does make sense because I heard that they were being decommissioned soon, and so by the time at which this is set in 2025, Pacers will probably be relegated to runs on heritage lines. Poor Pacers. Thinking of heritage lines, I was down the North Norfolk on the weekend. I didn't go on it, but I was down there at Sheringham. Oh gosh, not again. Oh gosh. Stop. Let the peoples off. Go to the back. Patients will be relegated to cowsheds by 2020, hopefully. X Series, hello and welcome. And how are you today? Monday night typing at its best. Oh, what did you put? Regurgitated. Oh, regulated. You're good. Ah, good. Glad to hear it. Did you have a good weekend? Did you miss my streams? Let's go. Right, next stop, Mills Road. Let's get rid of the box. Next stop, if you can be bothered to make it, is Mills Road. You're trying to avoid the Kuju assets as much as possible. So the 158 it is. I've got so much new content to play with, that's part of my problem. I haven't yet played with it all. And then I get to the point that I can't remember the bits that I have and the bits that I haven't actually played with. But I do have a lot. I have almost all of the UK stuff now. Right, we can idle that, not so quickly. Distant signal. You gave the JT site a good raid on Friday. Did you get anything good? Managed to get a free 222. Nice. Right, we're coming into Mel's platform. We have the 25 coming up, which we're just in the limit for. We're taking the left hand platform, right hand even from here. We need to whistle. Make sure we don't hit the pacer. Stop! No, we don't want emergencies. Right, since everybody's in the back anyway from my previous fails, they can all go to the back again. Just topping up on the UK route. Yeah, I've only got UK assets. Lovely. 34 times this year. Kujo assets not good. Oh yes, you did, didn't you, win something in that? I never win anything. Next stop, Mel's. The one that I find annoying is when you when, let's say for example, you want the pannier tank, you have to load in a route to get it, or the Grange. And that can be annoying when you're loading in a whole route to get one loco. Right, there is the bridge. We have passenger view. Oh yes, we do. Nice. And the passenger view can see the driver. Oh. Let's get back in. Yeah, I'm hoping that. One of the things that would be good for it is if they did it so as then when you downloaded the route, so for example if you got the Riviera in the 50s route, you had everything in different folders in the menus, so we're not going to make it. No, we've missed that one. That's a fail. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Fab. So when you go into the menu, you click on the route that you want, and then you have stock, and then you have content. Because you wouldn't mind necessarily loading in all the stock, you'd probably use it. But to load in all the signal boxes, signals, track, scenery, and all that as well, there's no point. That's the full Nebworth. No, that's not the full. The full Nebworth is where you don't get any speed off. It's almost a full Nebworth. But yes, it was a full fail. Failure to stop. Yep, I fully agree, Fab. I actually put that in as a suggestion to Matt. Right, will we stop at Flower Farm? Looks as though we might. Good. Wooden brakes on these, possibly. You're getting complaints on FB. These are vacuum brakes. Hey, lorry driver, welcome. How are you? Friend has tagged you in a video of a large trapdoor spider. Okay, I don't want to know. Ugh. We were talking yesterday, me and Miss Jenks, about trypophobia. That's TRYPO. Phobia. Actually, be interesting to know if any of you guys have it. You like spiders? Yeah. It depends on the spider. What's that? What's what? Beam you up, Scotty. Next stop, Frome Market. Let's go. Trypophobia. X series, go onto Google and look for a picture of the lotus flower. Lorry driver, why do you want to be beamed up? And David, why are you just exclaiming nothing? Oh, it's Froome. Oh, yes, okay. Sorry, but the E makes it Frome. At best it's from. No, it's not. You're curious why the exclamation mark in the messages? No, that's what I'm asking you. We have 20 and we're not down to 20. Oh, okay. On two wheels, yep. Right, onwards and outwards. In towards Froome. Put a thingy instead of a what's-it-me-call it. Are there any weirdly pronounced places near me? No. Well, it depends on if you say them in the proper accent. I mean, I wouldn't pronounce them weirdly, but like for example, Thornton Heath it's got F's in it rather than TH's, so it's Thornton Heath. But I will still call it Thornton Heath. Actually, that's a good point, David. I wonder how they'll work around that. Is X Series back from his trip to Google yet? What did you reckon to that lotus plant? Probably every couple of hours. Heard someone ages ago saying he'd been to St. Wreatham. I have no idea where it meant. And Streatham. No, I'm not South London. Gosh no. Look like a water lily. Oh, okay. Basically, if that type of image freaks you out, you've got trypophobia. Or trypophobia. There are a number of people that are really creeped out by that image. And they can feel like crawling under their skin and... I'm actually quite fascinated as to who in chat has trypophobia. But I won't make you go and look. Right. There we go. We'll stop by this man here. Obviously you haven't. Yeah, I haven't. I don't mind it. There are one or two other of the images that are made to test for it that are a bit disgusting. And it's a bit ugh. But David, the lotus flower, the lotus plant flower. Right, we've got a couple of minutes here before we get our next instruction. No, it's not that one. Oh, maybe it's not the lotus then. No. Da, 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 da. A lotus seed head is what you want. But I will put in a Google link for you guys to treat with care. I'm not telling you to click on it. If you get freaked out by it, it's not my fault. Oh, we have a follower. Just give me half a second and we'll say hello. Oh, it's NASCAR giving me a host. Hello, NASCAR. Right. I think it was that one. Oh, that's done. Great, now change ends once again, and this time we are going back to Mills Road to put the loco in the shed ready for the next crew to take over. We need that in neutral. That off. Oh, wrong button again. That off. Change ends. That on. That on. That off and that on. Ah, did you get it now? Once you've watched CK stream, very little scares you. That is true. That is true indeed. I'm just looking for a really good picture of it, like the one that I saw the other day. Open image in new tab. There we go. Copy that. Right, I'm putting the link into chat now, and then we'll actually get on with some driving. Because at the moment we're just rolling. Right, treat that with care. and that opens it. Good. It looks rather horrid. Love watching this to hear all these wonderful compliments. Not a problem, Ian Foxley. Help to cure many phobias instantly. Scared of flying, will just watch you fly FSX. Doesn't freak you out, but it looks rather horrid. Got a Google Pic site up with loads of them. Yeah, it does just look horrid. But some people are properly freaked out by it. Like an LED rear light. It's more the effect of small holes, especially circular ones or regular round holes, that they don't like, and that's what the fear is of. It's a fear of holes. Trying to do a loop in a 747. Oh my gosh. Who does that? Thinks you'll set it. X series, you are evil. A lot also comes through people photoshopping them onto skin. Yeah, because that then gets really freaky and it petrifies them to see it. Because that's part of the study that they did about whether or not it's worse if they see it on skin than if they see it on just itself, and it's a lot worse. A 707 will barrel roll. Why would you want to barrel roll a 707? Too used to jet fighters in GTA. Okay. It wasn't meant as a question. Right, we're in the 20 limit. Just knocked it up a gear so then we've got power when we need it. What route are we on? This is the North Somerset route. Concorde has allegedly done it. The problem with Concorde was it generated its lift in a different way above a certain angle. So I think they had to test it in all sorts of different circumstances to make sure that it would still respond. And Concorde was actually based on a fighter jet. If you've ever been to RAF Cosford, in hangar number 2 or 3, they've got a big fighter jet that never actually made it, and it was supposed to be one of the fastest, and it was the sister of Concorde. And it was a bomber. Yeah, that was the bomber, and there was another one that was a fighter, and they were designed to just get there quickly and get away quickly. But only Concorde really took off, so that's possibly another way they know that it will barrel roll, is because this other one would. You'll be glad to hear you're rather... Well, you certainly can't barrel roll a train. Although I try many a time. Arrow. Yes. If you've seen it, it is a beast. It's slightly shorter than Concorde, but it was alleged to get up towards the same kind of speeds. Right, 20, which we're not using. We're going straight through Frome. Going via Mells. Oh, that's going to slow us down. We're struggling because of the hill. If we do that, we're going to be... Oh, and that is definitely too low. I wonder what a Valkyrie would have been like in an airline base. I don't know, or maybe a Vulcan. Right, we're coming through Mells. Powering off. Powering on. And enter top. Shame the Vulcan isn't allowed to play anymore. Ian Foxley, you were at Cosford a few weeks back and enjoyed it. I do like Cosford. I've not been for a while though. Cosford is good fun. Oh, we got to 50, so we got the achievement of the high-speed train. I don't know if you guys can see that in the corner there. The North Somerset high-speed train. So that means that's the first time I've been to 50 on this route. Yes, Mr. Tractor, you can wait. Right, we're coming into the 40. But we'll keep braking for the 25. We're going to stop at Mells Road, platform 1. Over we go. And I guess we're stabling it and changing ends again. Good. There we go, stabled. Change ends. Right, now reversing to Mells Road, Shed Road. No, we're not reversing, we'll drive it in. I'm not going to lose points for that. We have our shunt signal. Should have done that before I moved, really. Right, we've got a 10 coming up. really, we're in that 10 now, so let's get that speed off. That sign says stop. So we've got to stop. Await instructions. Right, we'll whistle to him. There are no instructions, so I'm guessing we're going to be called on. And in we go. Looks like you're going to get a thunderstorm there soon. Yeah, it's gone quite dark here, but I don't know if it's dark enough to storm. Right, that'll do. Lovely. And that sees us to the end of that. David has evening sunshine. Nice. How many have we got in? 14. Right, excellent work, driver. The passengers were happy and you managed to arrive at all of the stops on time. You deserve to get yourself a cuppa, and will talk to you later. Scenario complete. Final destination reached. Lovely. Not a problem, Mr. Scotsman. And I'm going to thumbs up that. That was a good scenario. Right, Korea. Let's get you guys some points for the evening.